60 seconds.
Greetings. How many people will be playing? A single player. Excellent. The game is played as follows. If you think you know the correct answer to a question, buzz in. Then choose your preferred answer by pressing the corresponding button. To buzz in, use these buttons on your controller. You will use the symbol buttons to choose answers to questions.
5, 4.
Now loading.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey everybody, welcome to You Don't... Oh, it's just you. Just so you know, if I seem insensitive to your lonely needs, don't take it personally. I'm just a voice in your TV. You do know that, don't you? One. Coming at you. Get down on your knees. $1,000 if you get it. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to our little homage to the opiate of the masses, our religion episode. Yes, it's true. Everybody needs a little religion in their lives, right? Almost as much as they need a little cash. If I had a nickel for every time a devout Muslim is supposed to pray in a day, how much would I have at the end of the day? 15 cents, 25 cents, $1, or $10? According to the law of the Quran, Muslims pray 5 times a day, so I'd be earning a big old quarter by the end of each day. Which is slightly more than I earn doing this. 2. Next, religion's about profits, not profits. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Okay, I'll admit I don't know what happens to Muslims if they don't pray 5 times a day, but I'll tell you, with the Christian God, if you don't follow the rules, it's your ass. Considering the biblical story of Lot's wife, what corporation could have profited? Lot's wife was turned into a pillar of salt.
Lot, take the garbage out. Have you written those checks yet? When are you going to clean the garage?
I remember the days when she used to be so sweet.
3. Here's a little something I call religion rocks, dude. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Hey, have you noticed how trendy Tibet has become in recent years? Kind of freaking me out. If frat boys across the country took up the Tibetan practice of fraternal polyandry, what would you see them do? They would all take on multiple wives. They would all marry the same woman. They would all marry sorority sisters, or they would all marry sheep. In Tibet, brothers often share the same wife to keep the family's land together. The practice is called, say it with me, fraternal polyandry. Of course, frat boys already share a house mother, so what do they need a wife for? 4. The category is s'mores for Jesus. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Heads up, here it comes. Say Billy Graham downs a few graham crackers before his sermon. If he experiences their intended medicinal effect, what sermon will he most likely deliver? I feel no... Graham crackers are named for Sylvester Graham, who thought his special flour would help reduce sexual desire. But Graham's followers have to ask the question, did Billy's sex drive wane because of the graham crackers, or the fact that he just turned 127 years old? 5. This category is cultish personality, and this one's worth $1,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If the Church of Scientology wants to release a special edition of its teachings aimed at people who have blood sugar problems, what will they call it? Diuretics for Dianetics, Dietetics for Diuretics, Dianetics for Diabetics, or Dietetics for Diabetics? The Church of Scientology's Bible is called Dianetics. And it's subtitled, How to Make Easy Money Off Impressionable Celebrities. Oh boy, get ready. I think I smell a Coinkydink. All right, listen up. Here's how you play this thing. You're going to see a bunch of different pairs that are in some... Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Here we go. This Coinkydink is known as... oh my God. Hope you got all that, because there ain't no turning back now. Blank Around the Rosie and Boxers Arena. What do they got in common? man's gun is a spare blank. Cigarette end and strike with horns. World Wide Web and divide the tennis court. Tie your shoes and poet Richard Love's blind. Reuben ingredient and Emmentaler. Zero and baseball bat weight. Okay, heads up for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all you? Prayers on prayers. Profit, not profits. Only things. It's all yours. Okay, here's my donation. Let's move on, Your Holiness. Sweet, now go for that bonus. Well, what do you know, Player 1? You got the bonus as well. Maybe you should call all your friends and tell them. When the game is over, let's get on with it.
7,
The category's gonna be, I'm from the tribe of Bugle Boy. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. If you want everyone to know that you're an assistant to the temple priest, what brand of jeans should you wear? Calvin Klein, Levi's, Lee, or Jordache? In ancient Israel, the tribes assigned to be assistants to the temple priests were Levi's. And legend has it that Jacob bestowed upon Levi an amazing pair of Technicolor Dream Slacks.
8,
I'm calling this one the Brothers Grimm. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Okay, let's see here. My favorite part of the show, as a matter of fact, let's check out the police reports. Domestic dispute between brothers ended in first murder ever. Suspect last seen in Divine Tattoo Parlor is reportedly wandering Earth eternally. So, when God accepted Abel's offering, his brother Cain became really jealous and murdered him. Then God marked Cain and made him wander the earth forever. Actually, I think I might have a lead on this one. I'm pretty sure I saw a belligerent guy with a tattoo on cops last week.
9,
This one's called The Audio Tape Was Better Than the Movie. You get it right, you get $2K. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. If you wanted to listen to an audio tape of the first Bible printed using movable type, to what would you listen? The Gutenberg Bible. Hey, maybe they'll bring in the guy from the Police Academy movies to make those sound effects with his mouth.
The Gutenberg Bible with me, Steve Gutenberg. That was thunder.
10,
Coming at you. Pecking order only sounds dirty. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, let's see how much you know about life in Mayberry while you check out this analogy. Andy Taylor is to Seraph as Barney Fife is to Acolyte, Imp, Cherub, or Prophet. If Sheriff Andy Taylor is a seraph, or the highest rank of angel, it only follows that Deputy Barney Fife would be a cherub, or the second rank of angel. Which, of course, means that Goober comes in right below Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life.
11,
Next, nobody likes difficult contestants. $2,000 for a correct answer. Think fast, it's question time. Suppose some ancient Israelites are contestants on Wheel of Fortune. If the category is the name of your god, what will you definitely not hear one of them say? I'll spin. Is there a P? I'd like to buy a vowel. Or, thank you, Vanna. In fear of offending God, Israelites would leave out the vowels when pronouncing his name, so it comes out sounding like Yahweh. which is all fine and dandy until you land on the lose your turn spot and lose all your money. Jesus Christ. Get ready, because you're going to play a When Did Happen. All right, I'm going to show you an event. Oh, you've done this When Did Happen thing before. Great. Let's see how much you remember. The category for this When Did Happen is coming soon to a school near you. Okay, so you may not follow them, but you've probably at least heard of the 10 Commandments, right? For example, if you're like me, you may have recently broken this one. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Yeah, right. Now, does this appear in the 10 Commandments before the adultery thing? Does it appear after that, or does it never appear at all? Well, now, that was a lot of fun, huh? Let's see what happened. Nice job, my friend. Let's see how that affects the big picture. Well, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed that. Shall we get back to the game?
13,
Here's a little something I call Bam Pow Genuflect. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, freaks, imagine this little bat scenario. Batman and Robin are in a bank that's been robbed. Batman deduces the thief must be the Pope. What would be most appropriate for Robin to say? The Holy See is the official name for the office and jurisdiction of His Holiness, the Pope. But I'll tell you, if the Pope is going to be one of Batman's arch rivals, he's going to have to start wearing a little more makeup and learn to laugh like this.
14,
The category is more corny jokes. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Open wide. Where would you be if you were eating corn on the Kaaba? Tokyo? The Kaaba is a sacred Islamic shrine. It's in Mecca.
Why didn't you ever take me to Mecca? All our friends have been to Mecca, but not us. You won't even take the garbage out. What's wrong with you? It's all
That's it.
your
I
fault
can't
that
take
turned
it
into a
anymore.
pillar of
Where's
salt
that
in the
ear of
first place.
corn? This'll take care of you.
Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack. Oh, you already know how to play. Well, then here's your clue. It's not the gods who are crazy. Now do as I say, and no one will get hurt. Bye-bye. Player one, I couldn't have done a better job myself because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know? Now, but seriously, player one, and this isn't easy for me to say.
You don't know Jack!
the high score board. You have my sincere congratulations. Enter your name, please. Your name is preserved
Billy's
for the
wearing my
ages,
panties
or
again.
until
Honey,
you
what
are
did you do to this
replaced.
car?
To play again, please input your desire
That's
to
not
do
how I
so.
start a song.
Oh, I can't take it anymore.
Sure you can. All it takes is this little turquoise pill, Mother's Little Helper.
Ah, Mother's Little Helper. Ma, the dog's humping the cat again. That's nice, darling.
Mother's Little Helper may cause severe cramps, loss of appetite, random nosebleeds, upper thigh acne, anal weeping, electric fields of up to 12 volts, ingrown toenails, pubic hair discoloration, withering of the kidneys, tennis elbow, varicose veins, disintegration of the heart, fallen arches, premature ejaculation, night blindness, liver implosion, epileptic fits, and scurvy in over 24% of users.
Hey, who likes ice cream?
I do.
Well, that's right, Bobby. And who likes ponies?
I do.
You betcha, Susie. And what about roller coasters?
I do.
You got it, Tommy. And how about pornography?
That's my favorite.
Right on, Grandpa. I think we all know where we're going.
Excellent. Pornography.
You really want fun for the whole family? Then come on down to Uncle Jack's amusement park, betting zoo, ice cream parlor, rifle range, and porn emporium. We know what families like.
Everybody in assless chaps.
And now, once again, the St. Joseph's Historically Inaccurate Boys Choir.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln was a president, and a short president was he. He was only 33 inches tall and wore ass and watched dungarees. Oh, he ate a lot of butter, which made him fat, so he tried to get really lean. He practiced for weeks doing the triple odds and joined the U.S. figure skating.